Imagine waking up 50,000 years ago. No electricity, no streetlights, no locked bedroom, and definitely no phone glowing 2 inches from your face at 2 a.m. When the sun disappears, the world does not become dim. It becomes black. Beyond the campfire, you can barely see anything, but something out there can probably see you. So what did ancient humans do during all those hours of darkness? Did everyone simply lie down and sleep until sunrise? Not even close. Because the ancient night had danger, gossip, romance, terrifying stories, and a surprisingly clever security system. Some scientists think the hours after sunset even helped build human culture. Before humans controlled fire, night belonged to everything with sharper teeth. Big cats could hunt in low light. Hyenas could follow smells. Snakes did not need a torch. Humans, meanwhile, had excellent brains attached to bodies that were not especially fast, armored, or bitey. Our safest strategy was simple. Stay together, choose a protected sleeping place, and hope the darkness remained quiet. Then fire changed the rules. Fresh evidence from Wonderwork Cave in South Africa suggests human ancestors brought fire roughly 30 meters inside the cave between about 1.1 and 1.8 million years ago. They may have collected it from natural fires, carried it home, and kept it alive. Imagine being responsible for that fire. Drop your burning branch, and you do not lose Wi-Fi. You may lose warmth, cooked food, light, and the glowing wall separating your family from a predator. No pressure. Fire did more than make darkness visible. It created a small artificial day. Inside that circle, people could cook, repair tools, care for children, and inspect whatever had just made a suspicious noise beside their foot. Outside the circle was the unknown. Inside it was human territory. But here is where the story becomes fascinating. Once the day's hunting and gathering ended, people finally had time when nobody could travel far or do much physical work. Everyone was together, everyone was awake, and everyone needed entertainment. So humanity discovered the original streaming service. It was called One Person Talking While Everybody Else Stared at the Fire. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner compared 174 daytime and nighttime conversations among the Juhoansi hunter-gatherers of southern Africa. This is not a recording of Stone Age humans, of course, but it offers a valuable clue about how life changes when people gather without electric light. During the day, conversations focused heavily on practical problems: food, plans, disagreements, and who had annoyed whom. Basically, work meetings, except nobody could send an email saying, "as discussed." At night, the mood completely changed. Around 81% of the firelight conversations involved stories. People shared funny adventures, described distant places, remembered the dead, and spoke about events that happened before younger listeners were born. The campfire became a school, cinema, family archive, and group chat at the same time, with no mute button. This was not useless entertainment. Children could learn which animals were dangerous without personally testing every animal. Young adults learned about marriage, sharing, and trust. Facts tell you what happened. Stories let you experience what happened to somebody else. That builds empathy. It preserves memory, and it allows knowledge to survive after the person who discovered it is gone. Fire may have extended the day, but storytelling extended the human mind. Ancient nights were probably not 7 straight hours of serious elders delivering motivational speeches. People laughed, children played, adults flirted, sang, and danced. Archaeologists have uncovered ancient instruments, ornaments, and art, although stone and bone cannot reveal what time people used them. Ethnographic observations offer a clue. In many foraging societies, music, dancing, and storytelling gather around evening fires. Why nighttime? During the day, attention points outward, toward tracks, plants, weather, and danger. Around a fire, attention turns inward, toward the group. Darkness removes distractions. Flames hold everyone's eyes. People who argued that afternoon can laugh at the same story that night. But eventually, even the funniest storyteller runs out of material. So when did everybody sleep? The popular image says ancient humans went to bed at sunset, slept for 12 perfect hours, and woke up feeling incredible. Science suggests otherwise. Researchers studying 3 present-day pre-industrial groups, the Hadza in Tanzania, the San in Namibia, and the Tsimane in Bolivia, found that people usually fell asleep about 3.3 hours after sunset. Average sleep duration was roughly 5.7 to 7.1 hours, and waking often happened before sunrise. So no, our ancestors were probably not shutting down at sunset like a budget laptop. The study also found no regular, hours-long waking period in the middle of every night. Ancient sleep was not one universal schedule. It changed with temperature, season, age, location, and danger. And danger produced one of the cleverest nighttime systems of all. Sleep makes an animal helpless. You cannot spot a predator while dreaming that you're being chased by one. But groups contain night owls, light sleepers, restless children, new parents, and older people who wake earlier. Those differences may have protected everyone. In one study, Researchers monitored 33 Hadza adults over 20 days. Across more than 220 hours, every observed adult was simultaneously asleep for only 18 minutes. For 99.8% of the night, at least one person was awake or sleeping lightly. Different body clocks created a natural night watch. Younger adults tended to stay awake later. Older adults woke earlier. Grandparents may have been the prehistoric morning security team nobody appreciated enough. If a branch snapped, a baby cried, or eyes appeared beyond the fire, somebody was likely to notice. So what did ancient humans do at night? They protected the fire. They cooked, repaired, laughed, flirted, sang, watched, slept, and above all, told stories. Daylight helped humans survive the physical world, but firelight gave them time to build an imaginary one. A world of memories, lessons, spirits, heroes, and possibilities. The night was dangerous, yet inside one small circle of flame, humans transformed darkness into community. And millions of years later, we are still doing the same thing, gathering around glowing rectangles, sharing stories long after we should probably be asleep.